YouTuber Nikocado Avocado bamboozles viewers with a secret weight loss transformation. It was a years-long prank that paid off in an epic proportion that even has Tommy G and Mr. Beast scratching their head on how he pulled off such a mind-boggling stunt that's got the internet buzzing. So how'd he do it? Who is the real Nikocado? Nicolas Perry, who is now better known as Nikocado Avocado, made a name for himself by eating enormous amounts of food on camera. He engaged with fans while chowing down and chopping it up with viewers all over the world. It was a massive social experiment that he pulled off, and it is wild to see how committed he was to it. He spent 2 years going from 401 pounds to 158 pounds, while faithfully uploading content on his YouTube week after week from his heavier days. In a video that's now been seen millions of times called 2 Steps Ahead, Avocado came out and said, "This has been the greatest social experiment of my entire life. It's worrying, it's compelling, it's gripping to observe all these unwell, disorientated beings roam the internet in search of stories, ideas, rivalries where they feel encouraged, engaged." Perry continued to say that he had now woken up from a very long dream where he had lost 250 pounds off his body, and reminded all the haters and rude people in his comments that the jokes were on you as he weirdly talked to a parakeet. How did he pull it off? In the coming out of the skinny closet video, just before he starts eating a large plate of spicy cheese noodles, Perry explains that he hasn't made a video in 2 years and has simply been sharing old pre-made content in order to maintain his channel while working on his health. Perry trolled the internet for 2 years and has caused a massive viral conversation about what he did to dupe millions of people. He went as far as editing older videos to make them appear recent, which allowed him to focus on healing his body behind the scenes. He went as far as opening the video in a panda costume over his head, which was meant to symbolize how the world of social media is not as black and white as it appears. He aimed to remind people not to take the internet so seriously. He opened up even deeper in an email to fans where he said, "While everybody pointed and laughed at me for over-consuming food, I was in total control the entire time." He unpacked it even more when he told us the truth about where we are as a society that consumes not only too much food, but way too much internet content. In reality, people are completely absorbed with internet personalities and obsessively watch their content. That is where a deeper level of overconsumption lies, and it's the parallel I wanted to make. After the big unveil, Perry dived back into his usual mukbang content, finishing the video by clearing out a massive tray of spicy black bean noodles. In a bizarre, comeback fashion, he shared the new headspace he was in and let his audience know the thoughts running through his head about this massive transformation and prank that still has the internet buzzing. "I don't know if people even like me anymore. I don't know if people want to hear from me or like my content at all. I actually just don't even know. At the end of the day, if just 1 or 2 people show up to watch me eat, I'm happy." It seems like he's doing it for the one and enjoys making the content without the shame that would come with the comments he would read. The interesting part is not just the prank, but the deeply sad reality of how hateful people can be to others via keyboard. We have thumb warriors that cut people down to the point they feel led to go on a massive 2-year health transformation while duping everyone who was watching his channel. Some would argue that he used the haters as fuel and motivation to lose weight, and that's a valid perspective considering his messaging in the video and just how much weight he ended up losing, 250 pounds. The 32-year-old Perry has reached over 30 million people with his video and is inspiring people all over the world. He's always leading people to be nicer in the comments and to stop taking the internet so seriously. He's mastered the social experiment that he so longed to accomplish, and part of us believe the motivation of bamboozling viewers was the driving force of him losing all the weight and getting healthy. One follower openly admitted his mistakes and commented, "I was one of the people who said he'll die soon. I deeply regret it. Congratulations." Another viewer said these powerful words, "The fact he was able to keep this entirely private, with no one in the world telling his secret, while actively creating rumors of heart attacks and failed weight loss is so complex I can't even wrap my head around it. That makes 2 of us, my friend." What a story we can remember from this perilous year in America. When in doubt, don't trust the internet. Everything is not what it seems. Fans speculate what drugs he used to drop the weight, while others simply celebrate the reality that he will live a longer and healthier life, so more great content can keep coming their way. We shall see if he can keep the weight off while also diving back into the food eating content. Thanks for hanging out with us today. If you enjoyed this look into this epic social experiment, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome content. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.